All right. Hey, guys. Coach Jeff here with the now famous Larry Lane. We did this a while back, didn't we, Larry, when I was just getting started as a newbie?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad to be here.
So
you're not a newbie anymore.
But it's still okay to be a little clueless and reach out. And I want everybody to know, because this is going to be 10 minutes. It's going to be just like the 3 minutes highlights that they do with Chris Berman on NFL. So we're going to pepper you right now, Larry, with 10 minutes of questions, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to open the chat, and you guys that are coming in can go ahead and ask, but I'm going to start with a couple things. I want to first congratulate you on leveling up to the position of, and correct me if I'm wrong, president. You're the first president in the TranzactCard in the freaking pre-launch.
Yes, I hit the top rank. They got to create another one for me.
Yes. And then after this call, maybe you can whisper in my ear, I'm just about to hit vice president. And so you whisper in my ear what I got to do to notch up, to just stay on your heels. But
congratulations. You guys are growing so fast.
It's fun. And we haven't even really, I don't believe we've even really started. We're kind of bumbling and stumbling into this. And so then I thought, let's bring some clarity, because there's been so many great advances. We had the corporate call today. So I'm going to try to basically focus on you bringing us up to speed as we enter into the Las Vegas launch on the 12th. And just keep in mind that your audience, we've got different groups looking in, and a lot of them are looking at this from the card being a tool, a financial tool for them, their business, their family. Then you have a percentage of people that are looking on right now that are maybe already on board, but they have questions about the upcoming launch. And then you also are going to have some people that are maybe new in my group that are, maybe they've seen the 2-minute video, maybe they've watched you in one of the recorded overviews, because I did take one of your best. You told me that it was one of your best recorded ones. So I keep that evergreen. So when they can't get to the Zoom, which I do want you to hit that as you're walking out the door today, make sure you let us know about the live Zoom, so that those people that really haven't seen the complete overview, I want you to kind of finish off tonight, these 10 minutes, with filling us in on why those live Zooms are so important. Could you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. And, I've never been with a company where they have 14 live presentations every single week. They do 2 on Thursday. They do 10 on Wednesday. 2 on Tuesday, 10 on Wednesday, and 2 on Thursday. And then every Saturday we have live training. And then we just had our Monday corporate call. And then tonight, myself and Eric Allen are doing a deep dive into the revenue plan. So that's our Monday kind of training call. So we'll have 2 Zooms on Monday. So they have about 17 Zooms every week that are live. And in your back office, your DBO back office, under your tools section, they have a full calendar of when those are going to be up. And I know the Wednesday Blitz Zooms, there's 10 in a row, every hour on the hour, starting at 12 noon Eastern to 9 o'clock Eastern. Those speakers change every week, but you can count on a Zoom every hour on the hour, Wednesday from 12 o'clock Eastern till 9 o'clock Eastern. So yeah, that's how I've built my team so big. I just plug them into those weekly Zooms, because there's so many each week that you can just get people to the information.
That's awesome. And I know for me, and I think those people that have never really done any kind of a business, I've had brick and mortar, I've done a little network marketing here and there, but mainly I'm the last few years I focused on affiliate marketing and online marketing. But what I found is, and that's my first question, talk to me about the business model, because I know that a lot of people think, oh, it's, there's a lot of people that come in and think, oh, it's one of those. It's like, yeah, it's the best. Even the worst network marketer haters, I said, it's the best part. Even the worst haters, right, Larry? They want that leverage of multiple streams of income. But discuss the different components of the business model, so everybody sort of understands what that means.
Yeah, well, this is banking and this is rewards. This is not, MLM, lotions, potions, auto ships, none of that. This is what your friends and family and everybody is already, they're swiping credit cards, they're swiping debit cards every single month. They're not getting rewarded for it. Sometimes 40, 50, 60 times a month, people are using a card. And you don't have to train people how to do that. They know how to do it.
Yeah.
All we want to do is just educate them on our Visa card. It's $25 for the Transact card, and we double people's buying power. So that is the power of how easy this is to build. If somebody just understands what you just said, if you're spending $1,000 a month on your bills and you pay the same $1,000 a month on bills that you have to pay anyway on the Transact card, now you're getting $2,000 worth of rewards bucks, or we call them Z bucks, that you can literally go spend again. So we're helping people double their buying power and stretch their dollar. And there's hundreds of millions of people just in the United States that need this card right now with inflation and everything going on in America. This is just a perfect time to share something that can change somebody's life. And that's our $25 Transact card. And you can build a massive business just on that $25 card.
Yeah, that's a great tool. And I had actually used it for a variety of expenses. Even I had some auto ships with some health and wellness companies that I like. And I found that I was like more anxious to pay my auto ship because I knew that I was going to get double ZBEC. So I think what we're doing is we're creating a tool that will really help the brick and mortar business owner. It's going to help the network marketer that maybe is just looking to maybe make sure that their team keeps buying the auto ship, which I know there's a lot of pressure there. We don't have that pressure here. So that was a great answer. So now let's do this and I will be in Vegas. So this is the $1 million question. I've heard you preface it that way. So I've racked up, and again, I'm a pretty newbie. I got the card. I was racking up, and I think I'm up to 17,000 Z bucks, you guys. And then I've heard you on the presentation say, well, so what do you do with a Z buck? What's the Z store, or what's the Z club? Fill in people on, because they have to be visionaries, because it's not there to see right now. Can you explain that and what's coming?
So basically, from now, anyone that signs up between now and November 12th, you're going to earn actually double Z bucks for the next year. So all the way till November of 2024, everybody's going to be locked in for double Z bucks if you get your card, your $25 card, between now and November 12th, which is our launch. So basically, your Z bucks, they never expire, and you start building those up. Just like Jeff said, he's only been here maybe a month or two, and he's already got 16 or 17,000. Because when you're getting double, it adds up very, very quickly. And we're building our Z Club right now. There's a beta version. There's probably 3,000 or 4,000 products there right now, but that's nothing compared to what's being built and what is going to be launched actually live from the stage in Paris Hotel in Las Vegas. They're planning on having close to 1 million products in the SKUs. And that is where everybody that's been building these Z bucks are going to be able to go in and get name brand items. Most of the time you can get 30, 40, 50, 60% off in the Z Club, but we also have our flash sales. So those flash sales, that's a member benefit. They're first come, first serve, but pretty much every day of the week, Monday through Friday, we have flash sales, and you can go in there and actually on a flash sale day, you get it with 100% Z bucks. So no dollars. And sometimes you have to pay shipping and handling, but sometimes you don't. It depends on the merchant. So we've got amazing benefits. And like I said, everybody's building those Z bucks, and the Z Club's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So that's where you use those Z bucks that we're earning. And all you're doing to earn the Z bucks is just swiping our Transact card, Visa by Visa.
Right. So I got in the chat, this is great. I got people piping in questions, and this is kind of one I had. So you talked, and again, we throw the term, those of us that have been around for a few weeks, TCM, which is the TranzactCard member, they're a customer, right? And then the DBO's digital branch office, which I've heard we're filing, and we're going to be moving towards franchise status. Is that correct? Okay.
Yeah. So TCMs, like you said, TranzactCard member, DBOs, basically a TCM can earn rewards. So they'll earn their Z bucks. They can do the flash sales. They get their power saved. DBOs can also earn their rewards and get everything a TCM does. But DBOs are digital branch offices. They're part of, helping build the bank. So we get cut in on the interchange fees. We're making real money when people swipe those cards in our communities.
Okay. So one of the questions I'm being asked, and this is pretty exciting. I just got in the app because I love buying gift cards. All of a sudden, there's this thing called the Easy Card. I'm like, what the frick is the Easy Card? What's this travel that was announced today? Get us up to date on all these extra goodies and perks that are kind of just coming at us.
The Easy Power Card, that was always going to be coming out. So basically, I think we've got 347 gift card companies where, Starbucks, Target, Walmart, Amazon, every gift card you can think of on the planet, Olive Garden, Best Buy. So you can go in there and you can actually, let's say you bought a Target gift card for $300. You can give it to somebody for, for Christmas. you're going to earn, when you spend $300 on that Target gift card, you earn
Mhm.
600 Z-Bucks. Okay. So you're
Wow.
actually earning double your Z-Bucks on your purchase, just like, you know, the TranzactCard. And now what it is anyone in your community. So Jeff, if you were to go in and order a $500 Best Buy card, I would get transaction fees on that. And so would your sponsor, Dane, because that is a purchase within your community. So we're earning basis points on that. So, and in early November, we're getting our Transact cards. So we've got our new banking system, our new cards are going to be issued. So now you're going to have people swiping the Transact card. You're going to have people using the Easy card, and we're going to be getting our community those transaction fees coming from everywhere. So they're both staying. And the new travel, there's going to be more details on that. I knew travel was coming. They released some of the stays and some of the, you know, the weekly condo stays and all that. So just to be able to build up Z-Bucks for using our card, they're going to be able to save so much money on travel and Louis Vuitton bags. And when people see the Z Club, you're going to be so glad you got the card and you're making these amazing Z-Bucks just by swiping the card.
Okay, so now let's pretend that I'm a 10-year-old, because you got most of that answer. What Danon's asking, can a TCM, again, the customer with just the card, but they also can then access the Easy card with the app from the phone, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now that they can do that, so can TCMs use the Easy card and travel and the whole banking platform? Sounds like yes, right?
TCMs can use, they can go in and do the gift cards. They can purchase the gift cards. The TCMs just don't earn. That's the only thing. They can get the gift cards. They can earn their double Z-Bucks.
Oh,
They
okay.
can go in and do the travel. TCMs just can't earn the money. That's a DBO. That is a digital branch. We're part of building the bank. That's why we can actually earn from the revenue plan.
Okay.
TCMs get all the perks. They get the power save. They get the card. They get the double Z-Bucks. They get the flash sales. They get the travel. They get the gift cards. They get it all for $25 for life.
For $25. And if they do it now, let's repeat that. There is a deadline. I mean, it's $25 for life between now and the 12th. But after the 12th, it's still just $25. Yes.
It's just 25 every year. And every year when you renew, you're still going to get 500 Z-Bucks for renewing. So
no brainer.
No brainer.
I'm sorry, that's a no-brainer, buddy. Okay, next question. Can TCMs use their banking account? Can they see their Z-Bucks? Okay, so I'm a DBO. I can go and I can see my Z-Bucks. Do the TCMs get a little back office where they can see
TCMs have their own back office. They can see, they'll be able to see their Easy Power Save. They'll be able to see their Z-Bucks. They can get into the Z Club. They've got their own little TCM back office, yes.
Can TCMs refer, and I think that's coming, but talk
Very
about
soon.
The referral program, because a lot of this is common in most retail. You have a customer walk in the door and you refer a friend, love a friend, that you get 15, they get 15. Is that kind of what we're doing with the referral program for the TCMs?
So TCMs very soon will have their own link where they can share it with other members. So what the TCM will get, let's say you've got a lady under you and she shares the card with her sister. Her sister gets the $25 Transact card. She's going to earn 500 Z-Bucks for sharing the card. And then as soon as her sister swipes the card, even if she gets a $1 bottle of water the first time, she's going to get 500 Z-Bucks because she's a new card holder. So that's how your TCMs will grow very quickly. And again, as DBOs, if TCMs are sharing it with other TCMs, they're getting their Z-Bucks and their rewards. We're getting all the new transaction fees when they swipe.
Okay, so now I'm going to put a wall right here, buddy. So TCMs over here, customers, they got a fantastic deal, no brainer. Everybody should do that. Over here now, and again, I tell people this isn't for everybody. I need you to explain to me why someone who was sort of an in and out network marketer, but mainly I'm an online marketer, funnel builder, brick and mortar business owner. And then I've got guys that are mushroom farmers. I've got guys that are huge billion-dollar businesses. I've got oil drillers, doctors, pickleball players, tennis pros. Why the heck are we attracting? And Liz, she's got a hair salon.
Yep. I'm
getting my hair cut tomorrow, which I desperately need. Talk to me about the diversity. And when I say that word, I mean just this isn't an network marketing only gig. This is a massive opportunity for who?
for all of us, because everybody right now, there's 50,000 people in the first 5 months that are using the TranzactCard. 50,000 people. They thought by March we'd have 5,000. We've got 50,000 and it's, October. So we blew the doors off. But I
Yeah.
truly believe there will be millions of people using that green TranzactCard just because it doubles people's buying power. And like you just said, it's not network marketing. We're not looking for people that need to lose weight. We're not looking for, people that want to get healthy. Everybody uses credit cards. Jeff, you got people in your family that would never touch network marketing, but everybody is swiping a credit card and they're not getting rewarded for it. So when you've got a $25 option that can double their buying power, why wouldn't you share it? That's why it's the easiest thing I've ever built. I told Richard I need a new rank to hit.
Yeah. It's customer centric, no doubt about it, because even those that are DBOs, I'm a customer. I get up to 5 cards. I got my wife one, whatever, because I didn't want her going to the store and not using this. So I hit a button and she got a card too, and it just draws from our same. We got a Wells Fargo up the bank, dude, and it was so easy. So customer stuff is easy. Now let's get into the good stuff. Tonight you're going to do a complete overview. I've got the revenue plan in my group, and people can absorb it. What I would like to talk to you about is I heard one of the presentations where we had the rebate grant, right? And that's going to be going away, but it was originally should have been gone by now, and it was going to be replaced by the community bonus. Well, instead, there's a little bit of an overlap going on right now, so that you and I and several others hit the lowest manager rank. That's just 3 other DBOs. And I got a check in the mail, dude. I ripped it open. I showed my wife. I said, "Can you believe this?" I said, "I owned a vending company for $140,000. It took me 2 years to get the ROI back." Larry, talk to me about, that's great, but what I love is recurring income. Let's switch over beyond the launch. Talk to me about this community bonus. And again, that's going to be the last. This is the cherry on the top, you guys. If you're listening right now, you got to really listen to Larry, please. They'll do a complete overview, but you've got to explain this community bonus and, give us the disclaimer of up to. Again, I'm a newbie. I'm sitting here at senior manager. I'm about to hit vice president. What does that mean for me? What does it mean for my team that are managers and those that are a person away from being a manager or 2 away from being a manager? Help us understand that before I cut you loose.
Yeah, before November 12th, if you become a manager and you get your 3 digital branches, before November 12th at midnight, you're going to get that $500 rebate. So if you come in for $495, you bring in your 3, you're going to get the $500 back. You also will waive that $50 franchise fee forever, so you'll never have to pay that $50. And then the community pie bonus is the new thing where we're all working together. So there's 50,000 people in the community. Every time someone swipes a TranzactCard anywhere in the organization, 20 basis points, I think, is going to go into that community pie. Every time someone comes in as a TCM for $25, $5 goes into the pie. Every time someone comes in as a DBO for $495 in the whole community, $150 goes into the pie. And then 2.6% of the total gross sales every single month from the Z Club. That's all the dollars spent. That's all the Z Bucks spent, and the flash sales, 2.6%. That's why we're all working together as a whole community. And what that means for you is if you're a manager and you hit manager within your first 30 days, you're going to make up to $500 a month just off that community pie bonus. Senior manager is up to $1,500. Vice president, which is what Jeff's about to hit, is up to $12,500 a month. Just
whoa. Time out. Say that one more. I'm up to what? I'm clueless on this a little bit. Give me that number again.
Yeah. So as a vice president, you're making up to $12,500 a month, and there's only about 150 vice presidents in the whole company right now. So, and think about the power of, you can become vice president if you bring in 3 DBOs. You're a manager. Those 3 get 3. Now you're a senior manager. You got 12 people in your team, and then those 9 get 3. Now you've got about 40 people in your team, and you are a vice president. You can actually hit vice president with less than 40, because now people can actually become a manager with 20 TCMs. So I've never been able to have 40 people in my team making $12,500 a month. I've had tens of thousands sometimes, and I'm barely making $10,000 a month.
Yeah, I got 40 in another team that before I came here, I make $10 to $12 a month. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
For the same number of people. And honestly, Larry, I have not really, I've been too busy just trying to get sort of figuring all this stuff out. And so I guess my lesson there is, while I'm learning, I'm just about to hit this level that you're referring to as vice president, which I probably should study. But again, I don't expect to be an expert on the comp plan, because I got you guys explain it every night. And so that's what I try to do. And I try to teach my team is quit being presenters. We got Larry and we got Liz and we got, right. So talk to us a little final question about why people are making this so hard. And I've had come to Jesus talks with all my people that are struggling. And I said, what are you doing? And it took every single one of them, Larry, they're doing this.
Yeah, they're
trying to present, and they don't, like, I'm afraid to explain it because I don't know enough about it, and I don't really need to, because of what you said. There's so many presentations.
Yeah.
And talk to my team and the rest of the people that would watch this video that, well, I haven't got my 3 yet. Talk to those folks.
I would just say, especially this Wednesday, Wednesdays are a good time to do it, because if you invite a couple of guests, just don't say too much. Just say, look, this is incredible. It's banking, it's rewards. It's the best thing I've seen in a long time. I'm so excited. I can't sleep. All I want you to do is go watch this at the top of the hour. Let me know what you think. It's about 15 to 20 minutes. Start at 12 o'clock Eastern. You'll have a couple of those say, this is incredible, I want to join. They might invite a couple of people to the 1 o'clock. There's a 2 o'clock, there's a 3 o'clock, there's a 4 o'clock. I've had people go all the way to senior manager just by starting with the first Zoom and inviting their guests and inviting and using the Zoom all day Wednesday. So
yeah. And so, quick confession before you leave, Dane, who we talked about before, introduced this to me. And I was in the middle of I had a software company, and I was in the middle of kind of splitting from that. So my mind wasn't ready. And seriously, I signed up as a DBO, signed up a buddy, and then didn't do anything. I just trusted Dane, but I was too busy to do anything until I watched your presentation. So that's why I want to give you props, Larry. It was 20. I took 20 freaking minutes to listen to Larry Lane, you guys. And are you on tonight, Larry, or who's on?
Yeah,
tonight?
Myself and Eric are going to do the full comp plan, break it down, and show everybody the real money.
So that's what my pitch is. Guys, don't be me that sat for Larry, I wasted 2 months. Do you know where I'd be if I would have started back when Dane
Senior vice president?
But we don't listen, do we? We don't listen to the people that we like and that we love. We just, it's going to be one of those things. I heard you for 20 minutes. I didn't know you from a hole in the wall. And I don't know if you remember this. I got on my Facebook, I friended you, and I messaged you, and I said, dude, that's a great, I said, I'm in. I said, and I'm committed to this. And you messaged me back. And it's like, I'm just some clown that just came in the door. And dude, you've got thousands. I mean, I don't want you to, because you don't brag. You're such a humble guy. I just love that about you. But can you whisper quietly to my team how many people you're serving on your team? Do you have any idea?
I think I've got 4,580 digital branches. So that digital branches are bringing the TCMs. They're probably close to 10,000, maybe counting TCM swipers. So.
Okay.
So, and I've only introduced 10 personal DBOs, so that shows you how it duplicates.
Yeah, I've introduced a whole. My front line is 3, and I just helped those 3 and helped. And so I'm just so proud, because I just, the people that know me know I'm a little flamboyant, but man, I love to be a servant leader. That's kind of coach I've been, and you're younger than me, but I have twins and you're a twin, so we got that little connection. But thank you for being here. Thank you for kind of coming on. And again, I invited the first time we did this, and I was just like, I don't even know what this is about. And you were so gracious. You came on, and then now we're doing it. We're a little bit further down the path. Can you imagine when I beg you to come on and do my next show in a month or 2 months? How about right before Christmas? Would you come in right before Christmas?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's plan it.
I'm coming from North Carolina.
Awesome. Well, I go to Alabama and live on the beach for 2 months. So that's the thing. You guys that are wondering, how do you do the business, Jeff? From my smartphone. We had some people at a dinner guest the other day, and I don't talk to all my friends and family about what I do. I don't, but I got my phone, and I'm like, I just have my phone with me, and I'm down on the beach. What more is there to do? That's what I do. And so I thank you for bringing this and shaking me with your 20-minute presentation, Larry. So my lesson to everybody else that's listening to me right now is hop on the full overview where Larry's going to crush it. And if you say no, that's great. If you say yes, that's great, because you know what, Larry, this isn't for everybody, right? But it kind of is. But
yeah, they can at least get the card. The business might not be, but everybody should get the card.
All right. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you so much. And we'll see you tonight.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll
Bye,
see you
Jeff.
guys later. Thank you.